So after Eden comes Lilith, who I have not beaten, and I haven't got Apollyon.
Shall I look up what the conditions for opening Apollyon are?
We'll look them up later if we have to. I would hope to get them on their own. I'm gonna play Isaac.
Fair enough. So you're not gonna try with Lilith?
So I didn't get Lilith. I can't.
Oh, right.
I'm not to. Also, Lilith is not my favorite character, so Lilith is one of the
fair
ones
enough.
that I hate because she just kind of sucks.
Yep, that's alright. I still find that quite funny, because she's supposed to be quite a badass. Especially if you know why.
Alright, that did not help me. Let's get this pill, I guess. And let's get
Ooh.
Infestation, which I think...
They grow inside Daniel.
Yeah, I think that means that I'll just get some flies whenever I get hit. It's not that great. So we're not off to a great start here with the Isaac.
Unlocked by defeating Mega Satan for the first time. Guess you haven't been Mega Satan yet.
No, although I think I now have the option to.
With at least Isaac, yeah.
I've defeated regular Satan, but not Mega Satan.
Okay, so
Different boss.
let's go back to that anecdote I was telling. Which is basically that they're trying to retcon some of the original Simpsons episodes. Or at least one of them, and if you've watched it you'll know which one I'm talking about. But at the same time in doing so, they keep referencing it. Why did he get so fast all of a sudden?
Because when he gets damaged for time passes, they get like stronger and faster.
So they're basically the embodiments of the Taurus.
I guess. They're on fire.
Yep, that's never helpful for anyone. Except for them. And not until before they explode. But yes, basically pretends that whole thing was a fever dream. And says, no, you didn't like that episode. You like this real episode where they went to Vegas way better. And I'm like, writers, stop. Let's stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we all know that like the current Simpsons is basically fanfic, but
I know.
never would it be more apparent than that.
I know. It's kind of distressing in general to see them just being kind of...
Disrespectful.
Well, not even well, that too. Just being disrespectful of the old show is hard, but it's kind of heartbreaking to see them go, no, our modern stuff's just as good. See, if we compare it, they're totally perfect side by side. And I'm like, no, I'm just thinking a better episode all the time, guys. I miss it. Can I have the other episode back, please?
Yeah, let's start building necromancy so that we can get Phil Hartman and Darth Growl back.
Oh, getting Phil Hartman back would be awesome. It's a shame about him. It really is. If
So
you
at
get...
least apply some, like, I don't know, some sort of lemon pledge to his gravestone. Quoth the Raven, what a shine!
Oh god. So you can guess what episode we just watched
Yeah,
recently.
we watched that recently.
But also, I've been reading a random story online about a dude who realized that his local graveyard was kind of in disarray. I think he went to see his kid's grave and was noticing that all the graves were looking terrible, and we were like, I bet a lot of these people like don't have family in town anymore. Nobody kens them anymore. So he started like going around and tending
I'm not
these
trying to avoid
things.
that.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That looks like the joyous amounts of fun that we all hate.
No likey to that.
No,
I hate the trap rooms.
yeah.
Right. Well, there goes my blue heart.
It does go, your blue heart. What do you do?
Well, I need a bomb to get that bomb.
I know. And you got a no bombs.
I got one no bombs, yes.
One no bombs.
And I
Ah.
have to go for the trap room.
Yep.
Brilliant.
It's almost like it planned this in advance.
Ed McMillan is trolling me.
Indeed. Oh, that's the other whole...
Ah! This time it was Balls of Steel! You're sorry!
Finally! Rewatching a show which does theories on games. I'm sure you can guess which one it is from that. I'm sure you can all guess which one it is from those
Game theory.
but specifically, looking back on his most popular / hated works about a certain furry bear that likes to jump out at people and say hi and cuddle them to death. And just rewatching that, and I had a point that I was gonna make there, but I've forgotten what it was.
Just like Matt Pat.
That's right. That I suspect at this point that Scott Cawthorne just loves trolling that creator. Because it feels like every time they do a theory, that guy goes out of his way to, like, put something else out to, like, screw with him just a little bit more.
And be frank, you would too.
I honestly probably would. I mean, we all know I'm a troll,
I
but
want the little brimstone.
Little Brimstone often seems like the popular choice.
Okay, and I have no bombs, so I can't clear out any more of this floor, so let's
Yep.
go. But yeah, no, this early on, Little Brimstone's a pretty good investment.
Little Brimstone's good, buddy.
Yeah.
10-4, good, buddy. Do you have the... oh no, I was about to say, do you have to shoot the whoop again? I forgot what Little Brimstone does.
What do you think?
For some reason, I always think he's the one that just, like, trails brimstone everywhere. But, you know, clearly that is not the case. Clearly he is the shoop of whoopingest. And again, I'm just tempted to start quoting out, what's-his-face, Boatmody.
How so?
I think mostly because there was
No elephants in this game.
no, there was no elephants, but there was a lot of trolling and various putting of levers in strange places.
Oh, that was a steal again. Don't mind if I do!
So again, I will keep referencing Dwarf Fortress because I love it so. There was an incident where, because of the succession nature of the game, as in you pass it around
Libra. Oh,
to...
the damage goes down.
Aww.
It evens out all your stats.
Aww.
Well, that's often a good thing because you can get some real broken shit going on.
It's true.
And it also gives you 6 of everything in your consumables, which, you know, doesn't hurt.
That sounds pretty respectable. But yes, what was I gonna say? So because of the way this particular game was played, as in people were passing it off and everybody was having a go, that sounds so terrible when I put it like that.
I guess so.
Okay, let me try rephrasing that into a far more personal way of saying that. Basically, whenever you finish an in-game year, you pass the save file to the next person. Because they were doing that, and not really documenting what they were doing, because that's part of the fun of the game, or part of the fun of the challenge they were doing, should I say. Mm-hmm. It meant that every now and again, they had levers, which they didn't know what they did. So, of course, the way you find out what a lever does is you pull the lever. In one stage that worked fine, it lifted the bridge that they needed lifted. Then about half an hour later of, you know, real time, they started getting messages about how farmers were cancelling jobs in fields because they were flooded. So they go over and look, and it turns out that while that was happening, the same lever that had lifted the bridge they needed lifted also, strangely enough, opened the floodgate that fed the farms and watered the farms. So, he'd had that open for the last half an hour of in-game time. Of out-of-game time. The farms were looking a little worse for wear by that stage. Thankfully they were able to disconnect most of that and get it sorted so that they could actually, you know, farm again. But yes, that is one of many examples about hilarious things that happen in that game. Let's see, other things of interest, as Daniel mentions, include the ever so wonderful elephants. So many elephants. So many elephants of wonderful things. What
I'll
is
kill those
their-
elephants. I'll kill all those fucking elephants.
And their plans for killing all those fucking elephants do, at the very least, make things of a certain fiery nature happen. You also get what are called tantrum spirals, which I think I've talked about on screen before.
Yeah, I think you have.
But it's when somebody gets upset about things, so they punch somebody. That person gets upset about things, so they punch somebody.
Get upset because they were punched.
They get upset because they were punched, and that breaks them. So they start attacking people, and before you know it, the whole fortress dies.
You know, like real life.
Like real life. But much faster.
Yes.
Extra points go to the fact that one of their best dwarves was so overpowered that they were basically able to walk through lava to then go and fuck up the rest of the fort when they got upset.
Yeah, just imagine this like dwarven axeman just wading through lava on fire in order to murder every living soul in your fort.
And he did.
Did they turn him over? And how?
And that's why it's called Fort Sensible.
Yeah, no dwarf forts are called Fort Sensible.
No, so I do have a few save files on Dwarf Fortress. Unfortunately, I've not played it for a while because I'm actually several versions behind current. Because it is updated by installments, and the last installment I could not get the hang of the changed battle/military system, so I never updated. And yeah, I haven't gone back and played it since, which I really should, because it is, despite being incredibly hard, like, there's the ongoing joke that it doesn't have a learning curve, it's got a learning overhang, and oh my god, does it ever have a learning overhang? It's...
Ooh! Soy milk! Okay, so Philippa.
Okay. Yep.
Soy milk normally takes your damage down, but gives your, maxes out your tier, delay.
But because you've got the
Because I've
Libra,
got
with
the Libra, everything
gets
go up!
balanced. Nice. So, now that you're a murderous machine of destruction, what have you got to say for yourself?
Yeah.
Sweet. Also, I hate soy milk. Just as a side note, doesn't mean anything. I just hate soy milk. Well, because I'm mildly lactose intolerant, it was actually quite a bit worse when I was a kid.
Soy milk has no lactose.
Yes, that's what I was going to get to in the story. But it meant that the creche I went to made my hot chocolate with soy milk instead of regular milk, despite the fact I could have regular milk and things. Like, it mostly seems to be when my body tries to digest just lactose that it has trouble. It's not always true. I probably still would have gotten a rash from a regular hot chocolate. But I found out very quickly that I did not like the taste of soy milk. And so seeing this tray of hot chocolates brought out with a singular one set to one side already set my mind in a bad place. And then I got it, and it was soy milk in the cup. And I was so very sad. I said, I'll just skip my hot chocolate. I was willing to forego the hot chocolate rather than having to have hot chocolate with soy milk. That's how badly I hate soy milk. And I love hot chocolate, by the way.
Oh god, I didn't realize my damage is 23, and these are coming out with a tier delay of 3.
A tier delay of 3?
Tier delay of 3. Normally, like, the lower your tier delay, the better. And normally the tier delay maxes out at 5.
Oh, jeez.
Soy milk should put it down to 1, but also decrease your damage horrendously.
Right.
But, because of my Libra, that ain't happening.
So you're saying you've got ridiculously fast tiers that do ridiculous amounts of damage.
They do insane amounts of damage as well. It's great. And I'm fast.
Oh dear.
And I have 74 range if that matters.
How far is the range of the room?
I'd say about, like, maybe a fifth of 74.
Oh my.
Like, look at this. Look at this shit. Just fucking carved through.
Yep.
This
Out of
is
curiosity,
great.
stand on one side of the room and like fire across it so we can. Yep,
Yeah, they're
definitely.
reaching.
Now we want to see you do that on a long room if there is one.
We'd never see it reach the end.
This is true, but you could chase after a bullet because you're super fast.
Yeah, my shot speed's also up.
This is true. Fire a bullet, chase after it, see where it goes. Coins!
Did I go past the shop?
You did, you have blown up a few times, but I don't think you have found all that you desire.
Okay, obviously I have found all that I can, so we carry on.
We continue, we carry on, my wayward son.
Yeah.
Another one of those music references that I'm told is a reference that I'm sure somebody gets. I'm
Well,
sure.
Supernatural kind of used it as their unofficial theme song.
What was their official theme song?
Their unofficial theme song was nothing, just a bunch of weird monster growls.
I see. So it didn't do the Buffy the Vampire Slayer thing of having kind of badass song.
No. No, they didn't do that.
Or the hilariously...
And as bad as Buffy got, like, near the end,
still-
Supernatural got away with it.
You know what I find the most hilarious in all of it?
What?
The whole thing that Chance tried to like
Right.
copy them on and then failed in all respects.
All the charm?
Yeah, yeah. Like, for example, one of the things they did was, their popular song included a whole lot of lyrics that at the time I
Yeah.
thought were incredibly, like, relevant and moving, and then somebody did
Somebody
correct-
corrected you on the lyrics, yeah.
Yep.
And it's like, the theme song is like, I am the sun, the only heir, and it's like, straight away, that's the opposite of the case, where it's about three sisters.
Who are all the ears.
Yeah, and
but
it's like,
yeah,
oh, jeez.
like I'd misheard, or you know, what's the term for a thing that sounds like something but is not?
Are you talking about, like, in, like, music? Because I call that a monogram.
When you think, like for example, the word bow, bow, B-O-W, and the word bow, B-O-U-G-H.
So homophones.
Homophones, right. So what I thought I
Pay
was
attention
hearing-
in English class, kids, and you can be just like me one day.
So don't pay attention in English
Yeah, don't do
class.
that.
So what I was going to say there is what I took out of it is I am the sun, like, you know, sun and moon. I am the air, like, you know, the air around you that you breathe in, because these girls are so strong that they're forces of nature. They're elemental. I was wrong, kids. I was very wrong.
You gave the show way too much credit.
I did. But at the time I was like, what, 14?
Yeah, can't really be blamed.
Indeed. I mean, Twilight gets away with way worse.
Ha! Yeah.
Also, don't read Twilight, kids.
Yeah, it's just shitty.
Cool kids, don't read Twilight. And I don't say that just because, you know, it's got a shitty premise and shitty women's politics. I actually mean it's a bad show, like a bad book. As somebody who...
Wearying to read.
It is. I felt brain cells die while reading that. I swear my IQ has suffered for having read that at all. But yes, so that's my take on that particular book. It hurt me to read it.
Bold yet controversial.
Yep. And if people are wondering why I read it anyway, is because, one, I do believe in mostly not dissing things until you've looked at them. There are always exceptions to that rule, but that's my current one. Like, I have not seen the Avatar live-action movie, and I'm not going to.
Oh, I saw it. It's garbage.
Cool.
I could go on massive rants about how shitty that movie is.
I'm mostly kind of offended by the pronunciation of names, so, you know...
It's fine, Philippa. They had to do that for accuracy. That's why they casted a white child as an actor for an Asian character.
And
For accuracy's sake.
I
And it
know.
made the movie better, damn it. That's what made it the hit blockbuster it was.
I know. All
Otherwise,
those
the
child actors.
investors may have lost money.
I wish that was not true in some depressing
Yeah,
ways.
it did kind of destroy like the series, which before that was pretty good. Did the
Yeah.
ending to Avatar: The Last Airbender, which was kind of shit, but that's
They
a whole long
tried.
rant.
They tried.
Well, they didn't really, but they tried in most respects. Like, there's only
Indeed.
one part of it that I hated, which was unfortunately a very large part. So,
Indeed. Indeed. But, you know, at least that show existed. I think the world would be worse for it not having existed in the first place. Anyway. Oh, you get your extra health point. And you can kill all of those guys without getting...
yeah, I got hit anyway.
You got spiked.
Crap rooms!
And all those hearts that you need to kill. So does that mean you're a heartbreaker, Daniel?
Yes. I'm a heartbreaker.
And a thief taker?
No, I'm not that bad.
Okay, cool.
That's right, folks. If I see you committing a crime, I will likely not report it, because that's too much of a hassle.
Depends on the crime for me. I get weird about stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I'm just joking. It depends, really.
Yep.
I don't want that. So.
I think the funniest one was when two underage kids tried to get me to buy alcohol for them. That didn't happen! They got very much reported to the police a few moments later once I was out of their sightlines. So yeah, that was... I mean, I'm sure it was, you know, worth it for them. Somebody probably was an idiot and bought them underage alcohol, but I'd like to think I discouraged them from that practice of going up to random people and trying to get them to buy them alcohol. What do you think, Daniel?
I think that both teenagers and alcohol are shitty, so therefore I agree with your choice of declining both.
Excellent, excellent. It was pretty... Every now and again I just seem to get random people approaching me for random things, which is...
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I have a real, like, gross face, so people don't approach me at all. I'm not very approachable.
I'm kind of jealous of you for your lack of resting in bitch face.
My lack of resting bitch?
Sorry, your ability to resting bitch face at people. Ooh.
Jackpot.
What is this room of glory?
It's a treasure room, Philippa. It's full of treasure.
I think I can enjoy that. I think I'm down with that. So do all the I was about to say, do all the boxes open for free, but obviously not.
No, I need to have keys.
That's sad when they don't all magically open for you. Ooh,
That's it. I think I'm
infamy.
going to be able to open pretty much all of them.
Nice.
Oh, and then I'm going to be able to open all of them.
Nice.
Bag. You're good there?
Sorry, neck is still being sore.
Oh yeah. Sore
I
neck.
slept on my neck, honey. Now I am just funny. Because, you know, you all came here to talk to me and not Daniel, who's supposed to be the streamer.
It's true.
I'm here for amusing anecdotes and occasional people mistaking me for a girlfriend. That seems to be my purpose in life. Should I tell the semi-hilarious story of the last time that happened?
What happened?
That somebody was like, oh, must be the girlfriend. I'm thinking of the restaurant one.
Oh right. Yeah.
Why is the poop not popping?
Yeah. Why is the poop not popping?
Yeah, I do not know.
It was weird.
Just be immune to your things at the moment. Is it just because you're shooting so fast it literally can't pass it?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It does seem to be unable to cope with it.
Too fast.
But yeah, so a couple of months ago now, I went to a restaurant, and there was a guy he wasn't complaining when I came in. When I came in and ordered, I was told that there was like a, 20-minute delay, not on my main food, but on my side. And I was like, yeah, cool, it's the side, it doesn't matter so much.
Yeah.
Ordered it anyway, and then,
I was complaining about it gonna get you
yeah,
anyway.
yeah, I could have also chosen when they told me that to not order it, but I went on with it anyway. Anyway, like 10 minutes after that, the guy at the next booth over starts like bitching about how his food is, you know, how he's been waiting near half an hour for his food, how dare they make him wait. And over the course of this entire moment, I believe he progresses from saying it's been a half hour to it's a 45-minute wait.
Or was he just ranting for like a full quarter hour?
No. No, he was not. And anyway, so I just kind of ignored it. And then eventually he had a waiter come over, you know, to bring him his food, like you'd expect when his food was ready. And he goes off at the waiter being like, nobody told me that I was gonna have to wait for my food, like my food has been so delayed, how dare you? And yeah, so basically at that point, because the waiter could do nothing, like, waiters...
Yeah, when you're in a service industry job, you can't fucking talk back to people no matter how much they deserve it.
And all that guy could have really done was go and get the manager, but this guy was basically getting in his face and preventing him doing even that.
So basically you should be aware, like, whenever you're talking with people in the service industry, they're not allowed to be rude to you in any way.
Even
so
if
be
you
aware
are
that,
being an asshole. Ooh.
Fucking void? I didn't know that was gonna actually exist yet.
And I see the knife.
I don't even need the knife. I'm gonna keep what I have.
You
so I
don't
could go
want
into the void actually and try and beat the void. I think I might actually do that.
Yeah, sure, that sounds like fun.
Because I can go into the cathedral any day, but I can't go into the void every day. So let's find out what's in the void.
Probably not your death, considering how
like 2
OP you
levels.
are. So anyway, this guy's just, you know, harassing the waiter, going, no, why was I not told my food would be like an hour wait? Why all that? And it just got to the point where I was like, fuck you. I stood up and went, dude, your food's here. Just, you know, shut up
Just
and
eat
eat
your
it.
food.
Basically,
That's the
yes.
worst. I always hate people who are like, I'm still upset at you. I fixed your problem, but I'm still upset.
Indeed.
It's like, what do you want me to do? Go back in time, invent time travel so I can go back and have not
Yes, you
upset
should have
you?
invented time travel and telepathy. to
I've
make
done everything
not
I
upset.
can, motherfucker.
But yeah, so with that, he told me to fuck off, as you might expect for that.
He was a shit.
Because he was a shit. But at the same time, that my interrupting let the waiter escape, which is what I was hoping for. But when I looked on Google reviews later on, because I was like, oh, you know, that is such a weird incident, you know, I hope that guy didn't go on and leave the, face a bad review, because, you know, I agreed with it, like, if they hadn't...
Surely someone like that would have the moral fiber to not leave a bad review.
I specifically said to him when he was, like, getting in my face of, like, yeah, I agree, they should have told you that there was going to be a wait, but you're in a fancy restaurant, food takes time, your food's here now, like, just eat your food. Eat your food! You'll just shit food for a while, Billy, eat your food. But yes, it turned out he had not left a review, but somebody else who had been there had, because not only did they say it was a lovely atmosphere until this another man started complaining about his wait for his food, but then this fat interfering woman, and I'm like, okay, one, I am actually smaller than the person, like the woman that guy was with. Two, then they talked about my boyfriend being embarrassed by being seen with me, and this is the point this entire story has been leading up to. The person I was with is not my boyfriend. I go out for a regular Monday meal with a friend because, you know, I like being social with my friends every now and again. And yeah, they were like, no, this girlfriend, he kept on looking so embarrassed that she was making comments that he couldn't back up, and I'm like, you know who backs up my comments? Me. I back up my comments. If that guy had tried to take a punch at me, he would have found that out. But yes, so that was the whole bizarre situation, and jeez, you just, like, machine gunned him.
Oh yeah, Mr. Fred's gone now.
That was, like, blinked and I missed it.
You missed a lot of things in the middle of your anecdote.
I have, well, kind of. You've also got penny tears, I noticed.
Yeah, I got penny tears now. I picked that up somewhere.
Yeah? I didn't even see when you did it. I like that those bombs leave the little hot tamales.
Okay, here's the boss of this.
Holy.
Delirium. Now, Delirium is another fucking bullet sponge, so I'm not as guaranteed to beat him as you may think. But,
Jeez.
I'm still pretty good because I've got really abnormally fast-firing tears. Because
And so much health.
when the bosses have, like, bullet sponge tendencies, then that means that all that matters is how fast you're firing the tears. Because what this guy does is he has damage... What's the word?
Neutralizer!
Basically, he compensates for the amount of damage you're doing. So it doesn't matter how strong your bullets are, but
Just
it does
how
matter how fast you're
fast.
firing. So, in an attempt to stop people being able to just tear through like this final boss, they kind of just changed the criterion for doing so.
So you're saying after putting up with a whole bunch of like normal rules, at this point you get a whole set of different rules.
Yeah, people aren't super fond.
Whoa! Is
People,
that meant to happen?
yes.
Okay.
People aren't super fond of these damage sponge bosses for that reason. Because it's annoying.
Yeah, no doubt it is. I'm also a little disturbed about how he keeps dittoing on you.
Yeah, Delirium pretty much lives up to his name.
Right. You say it again and suddenly it clicks what's going on. So he even mimics Mom's leg.
Yeah.
That's weird.
And he jumps around the room too.
Yes, he really does. Maybe that's not a good way to like figure out where he is. So when he's doing the worm guy, I noticed he's got something going on in his mouth that the normal one doesn't. Am I right?
You mean just visually?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all like Delirium versions of that boss.
Right.
So it's not just a white palette swap. It's actually... What the fuck?
Like something strange is...
It is Delirium's face on the boss. Weird, gooey ass face. See?
Yep.
There it was.
So what goes on the arse model?
The ass model?
That one.
I don't think much different goes on that one.
Right.
But they're all white and gooey.
But yes, that one is specifically the arse to me. Because it looks like a butt.
It's meant to look like a weird cluster of meat more than anything.
Well, it looks like a butt.
I think I just killed Delirium.
I think you might have just killed Delirium.
I think I killed Delirium, guys.
I think you killed
I think
Delirium.
I killed Delirium.
You went pop.
Nice. So let's find another ending.
I think who knew Isaac is asphyxiating in her chest. We lived here. I'm climbing chests, kids.
Yeah, don't climb in chests, folks.
Bad, bad, bad. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh at that, but that was hilarious.
Children skeleton. Hilarious.
Absolutely. 101% hilarious.
Oh, man.
I don't know why I found that so incredibly funny, but I did. And Isaac walks away from home forever.
Well, in a sense, yes.
Yep. He never has to go back.
It's true. So that's actually like the final ending of Isaac. Delirious is a little Delirium appeared in the
Oh,
basement.
little Delirium. That sounds like a buddy.
It is a buddy. I don't like it very much, but
That's cool. It's still cute.
yeah. So are we gonna still keep going? I'm weirded out that like there hasn't changed anything on this like little appearance here, but we're gonna keep on going here.